It looks like Jude Bellingham is setting up on the left of the four in midfield with Villalba partnering Jukovic up top as Hull make their first attack towards the right corner of the box. Shot comes in with the left boot and it skims off the side netting via deflection, I think, off Geraldo Barzrami. But it was Josh Bowler with the effort, showing some tricky feet coming in from the right-hand side. He just got inside the box and then fired a shot that ultimately skimmed the side netting of Conal Truman's near post, but he was beaten all ends. And he fires it up to Jukovic. Really good ball. Suspicion of handball, but Blues have got away with it. And now a chance for the counter. Here's Jeremy Bayer on the right-hand side, coming towards the right corner of the box. Faced up by Elder. Goes on the inside of him. Weaker left boot. And it just drifts wide of the far post. Unable to make George Long work from that. But the game plan from Blues there nearly coming off. They're going to have to soak up a lot of Hull pressure over the course of these 90 minutes. But when they get the chance to counter, they do it pretty swiftly after Silva Lopez, but a really poor layoff for McEachran, and this may leave Blues exposed. Collan's out of position, he was expecting an attack at one end, but Grzycki coming the other, and now Bowler in the box, and he's fired it wide of goal. It took a deflection of Tom Eaves, who I have to say looked offside. Lopez tried to turn and didn't realise Bayer was behind him. Bayer gets it back, right side of the box. Was he fouled there by Lopez? The referee gives goal kick, but Pep Clotet is furious with the fourth official. And so is Jeremy Bayer as well, and I think both of them have got a very strong case. Bayer was about to pull the trigger on the right side of the area, and things very much have neutralised in the last 10 minutes or so. Hull shaded the first bit of the match. A succession of corners, some decent half chances as well, but now it's Blues coming forward. Bellingham linking up with Jukovic, couldn't quite make the back heel come off, but now it's come to Villalba, 25 yards out, saved by Long, the rebound up for grabs, and Jukovic could only head it back into Long's path. Jukovic was under pressure there from Yuri Device, but a really good chance. Bellingham and Jukovic initially involved, it was a 2-on-1. Then it came back for Villalba 25 yards out. Had one thing on his mind. Went down the throat really of George Long, who got down low to parry away. And then the ball bounced up onto the head of Jukovic. Bellingham's come short for him before giving it back to the fellow Blues Academy product. Blues moving it well though. McEachran, he's found Jukovic in an offside position running through on goal. But that was really patient build-up play. And Jukovic does find the back of the net via the inside of the post. To De Silva Lopez, inside left channel, wants the 1-2 with Grzycki, but it was well read by Dean, who's wanting to lead this charge with Lukas Jukovic. Rolls it forward for Dean. Can he be the architect of this Blues chance here? Finds Bayer, chance to get it out of his feet perhaps. He's forced wide, will still go for the shot, and he hits the stanchion behind the goal when he had a couple of options in the area. But once again, Jeremy Bayer looking a threat on the counter. With a lot of credit to the Blues captain Harley Dean there, who led that charge with force and steered the attack so quickly from one end of the field to the other. Looking to be the supplier of something here towards the front post, and Hull have got the opening goal of the game. And for all the corners they've had, they've finally managed to get on the score sheet. A front post run from Tom Eaves. Blues were given a warning sign about that earlier in the first half, but in stoppage time at the end of the first period, Eaves has glanced it over the stretching arms of Conal Truman and given the home side the lead. Hull 1, Blues 0. A real sucker punch at the end of the first half, straight into the hands of George Long, who bowls it down the centre of the park. Bellingham back, deflects it, but only to the black and amber shirt on the far side. Grzycki up against Collan, bends it over the bar. Hull's best chance of the second half. And Kamil Grzycki unable to find the target of Conal Truman's net. A swift break. Hull hungry to get players forward on the counter. And even though Bellingham denied the ball from initially momentarily alive, but then he loses it, and with Shunjic out of position, there's that hole that would have been filled by the plug, as Grzycki stumbles to the edge of the box, and a cracking tackle by Bajrami. Long ball up towards Jukovic. Onside as he battles for it, left corner of the box, and Lehigh there seems to rugby tackle Jukovic to the ground, and the referee says no decision to be given. Now Bowen slips it through, chance for Grzycki, just like last season, one-on-one with the keeper, and this time he dinks it over Truman and makes it 2-0. And Kamil Grzycki, who's shown us glimmers of his threat in behind all the way through this afternoon, has finally been able to reap reward, defeat Connell Truman and put Blues 2-0 behind. But Blues will be furious in not getting a free kick after Jukovic seemed to be rugby tackled by Eric Lehigh just a few moments before. It's a kick in the teeth, no doubt about that. Very accomplished finish from Kamil Grzycki, rather than going for a simple option, but Šunjić has won it back, careless from Hull. Jimenez trying to turn and steer his way towards the edge of the box. It's now McEachran, 25 yards out, will crack it over the bar. Opened up for him really nicely there, Josh McEachran. Central position, on his favoured boot. Couldn't keep the effort down. And Blues do need that creative here. Crowley opens it up to the near side of Montero. One-on-one with the Hull captain Lehigh. Montero, a fresh pair of legs, gets to the byline, towards the back post. Bayer rising and missed it. Jukovic trying to keep it alive. He looked like he was having his shirt pulled. Now on the edge of the box is Crowley, into the area. Stands it up towards the back post. It's missed by everyone, but Montero now has it. Can he return the favour? Jimenez wide, and that was Blues' biggest chance of the game, and it goes a begging, and Alvaro Jimenez looks to the ground and wonders how he didn't hit the target. Well, that would have made things very interesting if Blues were able to score there. A real sustained period of pressure. That being said, though, Hull have been made to work hard in the midfield. Blues have put up a good fight in that respect. As it goes through the other end, Hull with an opportunity now with the substitute shot into the far corner of the net will wrap it up. Keane Lewis-Potter with the goal, and the substitute secures 3 points and a third goal for Hull, who will ensure they go into Christmas Day with 33 points on the championship table and condemn Blues to a third successive defeat. Back to work this week over the festive period to right the wrongs of today. A frustrating one at the KCOM Stadium as Blues fall to a 3-0 defeat. Another day to forget here on Humberside. Goal right on the stroke of half-time from Tom Heaves got Hull in front, and a couple of goals in the second half. One from Kamil Grzycki and a second from substitute Keane Lewis-Potter late on in the game.